Okay, I'm back. Sorry, you guys. I'm back. My phone has been acting crazy and I couldn't figure out. YouTube updated something, so I couldn't figure it out on my laptop, but I figured it out. Now I'm here. I'm back. All right. So, where was I? Let's see. I was talking about preparing yourself and just I guess the kind of like the inner chaos that you get in the moments when you're preparing for your new arrival and making your house like a safety zone and everything like that. It's a lot of it can be very stressful. It can be very stressful. Hi, Jonathan. Um, so that I believe that's where I left off on. I know I was talking about aquamarine and talking about phobias and things like that. Like working yourself up helps to calm you and to help you to stop freaking out. You have to be, this is where you kind of have to really be present in where it is that you're putting your energy. If you're putting your energy into fears and what could possibly happen and am I ready, and you're gonna build this up even more. You build up this energy even more by feeding yourself negative thoughts like this, or by working yourself up, and instead of finding solutions, you start to find more problems. So anything that it is that you have going on while preparing for this new arrival, really just start instead of trying to find more things that are wrong, start to compliment yourself. Start boosting yourself up. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be a great mother. I'm gonna be a great parent. And this baby is gonna have everything that I didn't have. I'm gonna give this baby nothing but the best. And even just the little things, the emotional love and the care and the nurturing, things like that. A lot of us were not raised with those kind of things. So, know that you're gonna give your child everything it was that you didn't have for you. And that alone makes a very great parent. So be gentle on yourself, nurture yourself as well. Yeah, you have this life growing inside of you. This baby feels those emotions. So you want to make sure that you're gentle and nurturing to yourself too. Take care of yourself, make yourself feel good. Things like that. Take time for you, whether it's sitting out in the yard reading a book, just being one with nature, going to the beach, listening to the waves, or even listening to nature sounds on your phone if you can't be outside right now, like if the weather is just not good or anything like that. There's lots of different things on YouTube. There's different Pandora stations that you could be listening to, and just close your eyes and allow yourself to be taken to another place, and you will see the difference in how good you'll feel afterwards once you start to alleviate yourself of some of these worries and these phobias and these concerns. Most of that is just you working yourself up. It's not real, so don't feed into it. Let's see. It's a stone. So aquamarine is also a stone of courage and protection. So having the courage and moving forward and knowing that everything is going to be all right, and believing in yourself and letting go of these past experiences. If it was something from in your childhood when you were little, letting go of those things and realizing that you're a completely different person. You're not your mother. You're not your father. You're you. So you can be the parent that you wish you would have had, if that's the case. And I'm not bashing our parents, you guys. I mean, they did the best job that they could because of how they were raised. And so you have to think of if there were certain ways that they were with us, they were learned this and taught this by their parents. So you can end that cycle if there were certain things that you didn't like. If you wish you and your parents would have been a little closer, whether it be your mother or your father, you can create that life for your child. It doesn't have to be the same. Patterns can be broken. Let's see. It also alleviates doubt and promotes verbal self-expression. So verbal self-expression is very important, especially for pregnant women. It's very important that you speak to others, you speak freely without shame. And the other thing is too is don't take it personal. It's a very ugly thing for people to say, like, oh, you're hormonal, or oh, you're pregnant, or it's very ignorant for people to say things like that. But don't take it personal. That's their own ignorance. When people say things like that, it's just coming out of, I mean, okay, it's true partially, but just because you're hormonal doesn't mean that nothing should bother you. I mean, if there's things that would bother you otherwise, even if you weren't pregnant, if there's things that would bother you, they don't have that right to just put it off on something else. And a lot of times people will do that, because I've seen it, I've heard it. I've heard things like this said to pregnant women, and I'm always like, hey, like, that probably would have bothered her even if she wasn't pregnant. So don't use that. So just don't let people use that with you. And know that, yeah, it might be a little bit true, but it's still, those feelings are still coming from somewhere. So allow yourself to verbally express what you're feeling, what you're thinking. And if you can't verbally express these things to people outside of yourself, like if you don't have like somebody to go to, somebody to confide in that you can trust, then have this time alone with your deities, or have this time alone with your spirit guides, with your ancestors. You can talk to them. You can go to them with your worries. And that's the thing, is it's really important to build up this communication with your spirit guides, with your ancestors, because they're going to be the ones that are going to help you through this whole journey of being a parent, of being a new mother. And even if you don't know who your ancestors are, I mean, you don't know their names, or you can call upon them. When you call upon your ancestors, you can say, to all that are known and unknown. And you just talk to them like you would anybody else. And don't feel like you're talking to spirits that you don't know, because that DNA is in you. That DNA of your ancestors is in you. So you're connected to them, even if you don't know them personally. You know yourself, and by knowing yourself, you know your ancestors. So you can always go to your ancestors to confide in, to talk to ask for help, and to ask for strength, for courage. You can always go to your ancestors. And also, let's see. So it enhances spiritual communication and clear communication. So speaking things clearly, and knowing, and when you start to feel something, say you're feeling angry, or you're feeling annoyed. Anger and annoyed, those two things, they come from patience. Your patience are being tested. So when you start to get in moments where you're angry, or where somebody's bugging the F out of you, know that is, your patience are being tested. So then when you start to realize that, that's the root, is your patience. And you can change anything around you, anything that's going on around you. If somebody's treating you a certain way, if you're just unhappy in the place that you're at, if there's a situation that's going on and it's making you angry, know that you can change all of that by just changing how you're reacting to what it is that's being done around you. You can change it. Because when you react in a negative way to a negative situation, you're going to have a negative outcome. There's not going to be no positive in the end. So knowing that, just having control of those emotions, not lashing out. And I know it's really hard for somebody who is going through hormonal changes and things like that. But knowing this, just take your time, take some breaths, walk away, have some time to yourself, get your thoughts together. If you have to scream into a pillow, do things like that. Like it's healthy to have exercises to deal with daily stress. And I'm not just saying that for women who are pregnant, but even mothers, women who have couple kids. I mean, they go through it too. Just once you have the baby, it doesn't mean that all these things are going to go away. No, you're going to have to adjust to waking up at different hours of the day or the night, and doing things for your child, being a mother. So it's going to be a constant adjustment, which is good because it helps you to grow and it helps you to develop. And that's always a good thing. Growth is always good. Oh, okay, so then we got blue lace agate. That's this baby right here. You guys, I'm so sorry about my nails. I gotta go get them done. Ignore them, please. So this is blue lace agate right there, and it is accompanied by a lepidolite. Lepidolite is the stone that assists you with anxiety. It helps to calm your anxiety. It helps to calm depression. And the thing is that this client, I did get the chance to meet her. I got the chance to feel her energy, and I had actually given her a lepidolite for herself when I had met her. And that's the thing, is when I get to meet people in person and I get to feel their energy, I'm able to help them like even more better. And I don't even need to ask them anything, because it's like I already know what you need. So all she told me was, "Hey, this is what's going on," and she told me about her pregnancy and everything like that, and already have had the chance to meet her. I already knew what was going on, because I could feel certain energies when I met her, and I know that having a life growing within you is going to enhance anything you got going on personally. So lepidolite was one of the stones that I had given to her while she was here. I've also put it on her belt right here, because this is a stone that she always is going to need this stone with her, on her, by her, near her, around her. She's always going to need this stone, and that's okay. The thing is that we keep things around us or on us to bring us into balance. So it's okay if it's a lepidolite, if it's a black tourmaline. If black tourmaline is really good for people that tend to have a lot of negative thoughts. Um, you're working with these things, and there's no shame in working with these things, because you're acknowledging that you need help in these certain situations, and in acknowledging that, you take your power back from the things that make you weak, and you develop a strength. So lepidolite is the stone that I had also put on her belt right here. And like I said, it's accompanying a blue lace agate, and this one is very beautiful. I used a raw blue lace agate. I really like the shape of it. I picked this out specifically for this belt. I picked this one out because I knew it was just gonna be amazing together. So the blue lace agate, let's see. Like I said, I got notes here, that way I don't veer off too much, because I'll go on a tangent. So it's for soothing and nurturing. So it helps to soothe and to calm, again, calming your emotions, calming your energies, and also giving you that nurturing. As much of this nurturing that you're going to have to give your baby, treat yourself like a baby as well. Start preparing yourself for the baby that you're going to be having, that's going to be physically here within a few months, by taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself as if you were a child, as if you were already your child. Because in doing that, you're already being a good mother. You're being a good mother because you're mothering yourself, you're nurturing yourself, you're preparing yourself for what it is that you're going to be doing once your baby arrives. And it won't be such a drastic thing, because you'll already be getting into that habit of being attentive, but you're being attentive to you, and that's good. That's something that we shouldn't deny ourselves of, or neglect ourselves of, is being attentive to yourself. um, so it also brings you calmness and peace of mind. Peace of mind, again, you guys, our minds can manipulate us in ways that we doubt ourselves. Our self-esteem will start to get weak. Our minds and the things that we tell ourselves are very important. So this blue lace agate helps you to have to be more kinder and gentler to yourself. So the things that you tell yourself, to your thoughts, anything like that, we tend to criticize ourselves a lot. And criticism is it can be good when it's constructive, but when you're constantly putting yourself down, that's a bad way to treat yourself. If you wouldn't treat your baby that way, then you shouldn't treat yourself that way, because you are your inner child. um let's see, it also brings tranquility, calming, relaxing. Huh? Oh, Red is over here like, yes, yeah, that's the inner child one. The one that she pushes it into your head, your inner child. Um so yeah, so your nurturing and your emotional healing, it also brings emotional healing, so that's really good too. um Tranquility. Oh, it alleviates anger and nervous tension. That anger, you guys, I'm telling you, when you are feeling angry, before you react, before you say anything, if before you even do anything, think about and ask yourself in your mind, why am I angry? Why am I mad right now? Why am I feeling this way? And it's always going to go back to your patience. Your patience are being tested. And that's where that's just like all around thumbs up. um that's where your patients are being tested. So you have to, you don't blame yourself, but look into yourself as to why am I reacting this way. You can't control what other people say, you can't control what other people think. You can't control that. The only thing in this world that you can control is yourself. So in controlling yourself, you can change everything around you. You change that frequency. So what you're putting out there is what you're going to get back. So if you react in a negative way to negativity, it's going to create negative results. So when there's some negative shit going around you, try to bring yourself into a positive state of being, and then see what your outcome is like. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot different than what it normally is when you feed negative with negative. You're gonna see the difference. I'm not even gonna tell you anymore. You just try it. Try it. Let something pop off around you, and just bring yourself into a positive way of being. If somebody's being like talking mess around you, or just being completely like a Debbie Downer, you be positive. What is it? Positive. I can't think of a name that goes with positive. Positive Pete. Be positive Pete, or positive Pam. Be one of those. Tap into that energy, and just you're just gonna see how you take that power away from anything that's negative that's going on around you. It's not empowered, but when you feed into that, it becomes a shitstorm. um so let's see, it also aids you to express your feelings. So expressing your feelings, this is really important, to express your feelings. You don't have to verbalize your feelings. It's always good to do so. But do it to somebody that's going to want to listen to what it is that you have to say. Somebody that's going to bring you up. And not, make you feel bad for opening up about what it is that you're feeling inside. And if you can't express yourself verbally to anybody around you, if you just don't have that kind of that kind of friend or that kind of partner that you can turn to and be vulnerable with and be open with, then find a different way to express yourself. I love expressing myself through art. That's just my thing. I will sit there and I'll start molding things out of clay. I'll paint. I'll color. I'll do things that don't really. Thank you so much, sis. I'll do things that don't really qualify me to put too much thought or too much energy into it, and it just allows me to clear my mind. Even if you have a zen garden, and sometimes people laugh at me because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this sand to create a zen garden. But the thing is, when you create the zen garden, it brings you a sense of peace, a sense of tranquility, because it's nothing that you have to think about. You're just creating a design, even painting on rocks, things like that, and then you can leave them in little places. Create a fairy garden. Tap into your inner child. Be a kid. And stop taking life so serious. And by doing that, by being a child, by acting like a child, by laying on the floor and coloring in your coloring book with your little crayons and stuff like that, you're preparing yourself to be a good mom. One day you're gonna have a little child next to you doing the same thing, and those are gonna be the moments that mean the most to them, because those are the moments that they're connecting, that you're connecting with your inner child and connecting with the baby that's next to you. So, express yourself. Find different ways to express yourself. Try different things out. Cook. Express yourself through cooking. Bake something, like whatever. Anything that you enjoy doing, or even things that you don't enjoy doing, things that you don't know if you would enjoy doing. How are you going to know if you don't try? So start trying different things. Try new things. See what you enjoy doing. You might even discover a hidden talent. And, like beautiful things can come out of you trying new things. So don't be afraid that it might turn out. I mean, if you're going to bake something and if you've never cooked, don't be afraid that it's going to turn out like cement. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know if you wouldn't try. So try it. You know, you might end up making some bomb, like, you know, your family might be like, "Oh my gosh, we didn't know you could cook." And you'd be like, "Yeah, I did that." You know, you get your props. So that is it, you guys. This is the belt that I created for a future mama. What I love about these, and this is what I forgot to share in my other video about these Yoni belts, these womb belts. They can be used in different ways. So you see how I'm kind of holding it up to my head right here. They can actually be used in different ways. So after having the baby, or if you're wanting, so there's a lot of things right here that have to do with the mind, with clearing your mind, with thinking more positive, with calming your thoughts and things like that, cooling your head. You can wear it as a, you know, like a tiara. You can even wear it. Oh shit! Scratch my glasses. You can even wear it as a necklace. Hold on. There we go. I got too much stuff on, but you get what I'm saying. Can wear it as a necklace. You can even, when your baby is born, there's so many stones on here for calming and for nurturing and things like that. You can even wrap it around your baby, not around their neck, but around your baby's waist. You can, and make sure that you're watching them, because if they wiggle around or something like that. But you know, definitely you can put this on your baby's tummy and to calm them down when you know, if they're crying a lot, or if they can't, you know, if they can't relax, or you don't know what's going on, or you just, even just to make them feel good. Use crystals with your baby. I mean, I've made let's see, I one of the cutest things I had been hired to make for a new mother was she wanted stones to hang above her baby's crib. Different stones, like different stones to calm and to nurture and for protection and things like that. So I actually made a baby mobile. It was so cute. It had feathers around it and butterflies hanging from it and all these different stones hanging from it. And she hung it right above the baby's crib. And yeah, she was so happy. Like months after that, like she came in and she was just like, you know, she just told me that she was so happy about the mobile and that it's been helping her so much. It was helping her baby and everything. So I was really happy about that. I love making things like that. Oh, and then the blue lace egg, it also encourages you to let go of old emotions that no longer serve you, especially ones related to childhood traumas or experiences. So you guys, again, this is dealing with those, letting go of things that you've been holding on to, that you've suppressed. Let go of all that. Let go of it, because that's not the type of parent that you're going to be. You're going to be the parent that you wish you would have had. And these are the things that you need to start implanting into yourself. Tell yourself these things regularly. If you have to write it down on a sticky paper and put it on your bathroom mirror, and every morning that you brush your teeth, you read that paper, and you will instill that into yourself. So let go of these old emotions and start building on some new ones, some healthy ones, some ones that are going to boost you up instead of pull you down. Oh, and then at the ends right here, I put 2 cowrie shells. So if you guys look at the cowrie shells look like women's yonis, like the women's vagina. So these are empowering to the women, to the divine feminine energy that we all possess. So these, when this ties around, these will actually be hanging at the back, and these will be at the front. So you have that energy surrounding you. And I wrapped it all in copper, so everything is amplified. And that's it. I'll go ahead and read some questions and comments now. And I really hope that you're happy when you see this. I hope that you love it. I hope that it gives you a sense of peace and calmness that you're needing. and happiness and uplifting and all those good things. And that is what I'm sending. I'm sending that energy with this piece. When I send it to you, know that it's coming from my heart, and it's really going to help you a lot. And I feel it. I felt it when I was making it, when I created it, and I feel it when I feel it every time I hold it or I touch it or I think of you. It's really going to help, and I know it. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get to the comments. I'm sorry I cut out you guys earlier. Like I said, I was having phone trouble, and I'm going to be getting a replacement tomorrow. I was like kind of confident, like, okay, I'll be able to make it through this video. I just won't talk as much. And y'all know how I am. Come on, I don't even know where that thought came from. Oh, you won't talk as much. Let's see. Oh, Amanda says, hey, Nina, so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Steven said, hi, sis. Hello, Steven. Autumn says, hello, Miss Lady. Hello, Autumn. Ottoman. Oh, I'm sorry, Ottoman. Ottoman 71. I accidentally called you Autumn. Anita, she says, aloha, lovely sister witch. Hi, Anita. Let's see. Ottoman says, I love aquamarine with clear quartz. Oh, that's a beautiful combination. Oh, I might have to wrap something like that. You just inspired me. Let's see. Amanda says, thank you for being an amazing teacher. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mistress says, hello again, Nina, with the blushing smiley face. Yeah, I know. My first video. You guys are gonna have to watch the first portion. I talked about the rose quartz and the moonstone in the first video. And I think I barely got into talking about the aquamarine in that video. So if you guys missed that, you guys go ahead and check that out. And then I cut out, and then now I'm here. Let's see. Mistress asks, have you thought about having kids, Nina? Yeah, I mean, whatever the future holds for me, I am prepared for it. If I am to be a mother one day, then yeah, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for that journey. I guess I'm just putting it in the future's hands, and just whatever happens. It's just the kind of person I am. I don't like to plan for stuff too much, unless it's a party. Then I plan for parties. Let's see. What else? I think I'd be a pretty bomb mom, though. I'd be a bomb ass mother. Just saying. I don't want to toot my own horn, but okay, everyone's saying hi to each other. I'm loving it. Johnny Dragon has joined us, saying hi to everybody. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Tammy says I just came in here to say hi. Hi, Tammy. Let's see. She said I gotta eat. You go ahead, girl. Enjoy. Let's see. Oh, Amanda says, beautiful, beautiful work. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm still scrolling down. Oh, I can use this. I was like using the mouse. All right. Mistress says, how beautiful. I never would have thought of things that way. How nice. Thank you so much. Amanda says, Nina, thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Amanda. Oh, you guys stop it. Y'all gonna make me blush. Quit. Let's see. Jonathan says, thank you. I really needed to hear that. Call me Pete now. Did you hear what I said, sis? No. I said stop being a Debbie Downer and be a positive Pete. Oh. A positive Pete or a positive Pam. Mary. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's saying yes. Be a P or a D. Be a P or a D. Dang. Let's see. I like, you said P or D and my mind just went straight gutter. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, hey, I could have said like, no, you're gonna be a this or a dick. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. Mistress says, bye guys, I gotta go. Talk to you later. Blessed be. Blessed be to you as well, mistress. Let's see. Everyone's saying thank you. Oh, you guys, thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm okay learning. Oh, Amanda says, you're such a kind soul, Nina. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much. Anita says, see if you can find a henna artist who can make a lovely, healing, warming, loving protection mandala on your belly. That is awesome. That is a really great idea, Anita. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I definitely recommend that as well. Anita made, like, she, so definitely, I can't say the client's name. That is a bomb idea. You should definitely do that. Also, what some women have done that I've known, some witches who have had a baby, they've made castings of their belly, and they'll actually use that bowl in different protection spells for their baby as well, right? Yeah, different protection spells for their baby. They'll use that. I want to have a baby now. Even different nurturing spells, things like that. You can use that bowl in anything because it's gonna be a bowl. When you get your belly casted, you have this bowl, and you can use that for all different things. Oh man, I can't have a baby anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, and also saving the umbilical cord. That is also another. I mean, it's good to save because it could be used for if, like, I think if there's ever like blood that needs to be tested or anything like that, or I forgot what the medical thing was. There's a medical reason, but there's also a lot of spiritual reasons too of why you should keep that. There's a lot of different spell work you could do. Some Huh? That's the connection. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Keeping that connection, holding that connection. So you could use that so that you and your baby are always connected, that you always have this special connection with your baby. I can also make it into jewelry. So if you're wanting it made into jewelry, you can go ahead and let me know about that too. And that's with anything. The hair, like if you take a curl, the baby teeth, once the baby teeth start falling out, girl, you let me know. Anything that comes off of your baby, I can make it into something that you can work with. Let's see. Amanda says, I love your takeaway I love your takeaway words of wisdom. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amanda. That was a lot of W's. Thank you so much. Let's see. I think I got through everybody. Anita says that was directed toward a pregnant mama. Yes. Let's see. Mama Midnight said, toot away, Nina. Thank you so much. Mistress says, oh, that's great, Nina. Yes, you would be an amazing mom. Thank you so much. Mama Midnight says, I've been to your store once and it was awesome. The vibe was awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys, thank you. You guys always say that you guys take things away from like the videos that I make and stuff like that, but you guys like bring a lot. You guys bring all that energy, all that ashe, like you guys bring that, and you guys make me feel so good in here, and I just want y'all to know that, and I appreciate that so much. And y'all got me blushing over here. You see that? I just want to know I'm feeling left out here. Red's in the background. She says she's feeling left out. I just want to know that once the shop is closed, I'll have so much time to do cards for everybody. And Red said that once the shop is closed, why don't you come over here? I'm over here relating messages. Get up in here. Take away the beauty. No, come up in here. Red's got an announcement.
Ugh. Guys.
Hey.
So what I was telling Nina to say, what I'm here to say, is that once the shop is closed, I'll have so much more time to make videos for you guys with cards like I used to do daily. The readings a day.
The daily readings.
Yeah, I'm saying this backwards.
It's all right. It's been a while. That's why.
I was always told I was asked backwards. So.
Well, that's how she likes it.
And that too. But yeah, the daily readings, I'll get back to doing that. And I mean, basically, we're still going to be doing the same thing. that we've done here, except we just want to have a storefront. Nina will be at her place taking care of business. She's got the online Etsy going already, which once the shop is all done
and we have more time,
then there'll be so much more on there, like most of these products and stuff. And I'm going to open something, but it's more going to be based on my readings and like the work that I do. The wood burning, the wood burning,
books,
and some of the
tarot cards.
Yeah. So that's my passion area right there. I mean, I'll in bed. I'm going to be using crystals and all that. You know, I'm going to probably put crystals into my stuff I do, but
I think having more time, I think your creativity will like just Like I already feel mine going, and we ain't even out here yet. We didn't even tell everybody either on YouTube. Dang, like we're all over here, like, oh, when we're out of here and when the shop closes.
We're assuming you guys already know.
Yeah, we assume. Well,
Facebook page.
Yeah, whoever's on Facebook will know what we're talking about. Some people don't have Facebook, but you can go ahead and tell them.
The shop we are closing the shop for good, which just means we are closing the storefront for good. Our last day to physically walk in here is March 31st, and after that, then we will still be who we are, except we won't have a storefront.
Yeah, we were us before getting here. We're gonna be us after this. I mean, and we're closing. No, don't do the sad face thing. Y'all stop it.
So you guys, we have a sign on our door that says
no caca energy. That's right, Jonathan.
Yeah, honestly, we have a sign that says no caca energy allowed inside. We're happy that this is happening.
We are very happy. This isn't nothing that was forced on us. This was something that we chose. So, you guys don't feel sad. Don't say, we've been getting a lot of like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you guys are going out of business. But like, the thing is that we're leaving out of here not being forced. We're leaving out of here. I mean, we went through our legality issues.
Yeah, that was aggravating.
That aggravated the shit out of us. It did put us behind.
If you hear the term, you can't fight City Hall, that's what we were doing. And we weren't getting anywhere. We were being shoved around and treated like
And they're very
crap.
mean.
Yeah.
They're very mean at City Hall in Chicago. They're very mean. It doesn't matter how you approach them, and we're fucking nice. Like we're nice. Yeah, we're nice. And they were just not being nice to us.
Bunch of bitches and bastards over there.
Even our landlord went with us over there too, and him being a federal agent, you would think that they would have like respected him in some type of way, being law enforcement.
Treated him so
they treated him like he was one of us. Yeah, but we're kind of like, huh,
well, what do you think we've been telling you?
That's what you get.
So we're not going to deal with that anymore, and we have been offered the the possibility, well, can you guys open maybe in another area, another suburb, instead of Chicago? And you know what? We really like this location, and we don't want to go to another area. There's a lot of areas, locations that went out to suburbs because of this reason. And so we don't want to do that. We decided together that we are going to close because, first of all, regarding me, I have grandkids. And we've had this business going strong for 3 years. I haven't been able to go anywhere.
3 years.
I mean, neither of us have gone anywhere, but I'm going to go and see my grandkids. I used to go just leave anytime I wanted, and I can't do that. And that's very important to me because these kids are growing up.
My god baby's growing up too.
Yeah.
And I hardly get to see him.
We need to be able to go
and
visit.
To see our husbands. Shit.
Yeah, because especially when they get up early, they're sleeping when we come home. Or they're eating and going to sleep. But so this is important and something we're going to be able to do now. We're still doing our thing. It's just that we won't be
tied.
Tied. That's the word.
Shackled.
Tied here. We won't be
shackled.
tied here. But our numbers are still active, so you can still call us. Just know that if we don't answer, leave a message. You don't leave a message, I'm not calling that number back.
Leave a voicemail, text.
Because if we don't answer because we got something going on, we're busy. But if you leave a message, you will definitely get a call back. But I got a bunch of people calling me and numbers I don't know, I'm not answering. I mean, I'll answer during business hours when I'm, working, but if I'm already off the shop, I'm
And
not
we're in
answering.
Central Standard Time, you guys. For anybody that didn't know, we're in Central Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, you're gonna have to Google time or times in Central Standard. What time is it over here to know the difference? Because it's not that we're ignoring you. It's just that if we're not here at the shop and we're not working, we're not answering calls because we're taking part in our own lives. So you guys know that we're not trying to brush you off or not giving a beep about you. We're just being active in our private lives.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of you have offered us to join you in get-togethers, have offered us to visit you wherever, the locations are.
Mhm.
We could never do that. And together we couldn't even do that because of, someone had to be here. I just came back from Florida. So Nina literally was shackled to the business for the 2 weeks I was gone. So now we can do that. We can go and visit anytime we want. We can go, whether we go on our own or we go together, but we can do that.
You know what it is that we had sacrificed so much of ourselves to have to give to everybody, to be able to help everybody, to be able to run the shop. We sacrificed a lot of things in our personal lives to be able to do that. And I think that us feeling that freedom and that liberty of having all those things back and being able to enjoy our own personal lives, this is why we're celebrating this. This is why we're happy about this. So I think I started feeling like when people say that they're sorry, it's not so much sorry about us. It's more about, sorry about that they're losing this. Right. But they're not really losing it. It's just that we've found a way to be able to do both things. That's not going to make us crazy.
Yeah. So it is a good thing. And like we both said, our numbers are still active. We can still talk to you guys. I'm a texter. Nina's a phone caller. So if you got to text me, you can, I can do that too. But with Nina, you need to call her. She's not going to bother with texting. Everyone should know that by now.
I can hear your energy better than I can feel it through your text messages. So when I hear you talking, I can hear the way you're talking, and that tells me a lot about you. It tells me about your personality. It tells me about the energy that you have, what you're needing work on or what you're needing help with, and I can better help you to help yourself through having a phone call.
Everyone should know that already. So again, the same thing's going on. We're just not going to be here.
Yes.
We'll be able to have our own lives again, as well as continuing our lives with all of you. So
yes,
be happy with us.
Be happy with us. Let's see. Okay, then that's good. Mama Midnight says. Anita says, does the closing have anything to do with the state city policies? It does a little bit, Anita, because we are in the B3 zoning area. So I have put it out there that anybody that's wanting to open a shop or is thinking about opening a shop, you guys definitely make sure that your city does not have zoning ordinances. Zoning ordinances put you in the position to have to apply for a special use permit. Applying for the special use permit is, in layman's terms, it means that we're gonna screw you over.
Yeah, it's a way of still. It's a way to fuck you more, because what happens is we were told the same thing. If we were to apply for the special use permit, and it's very expensive, like by us, just for the particular permit they wanted us to apply for is $1,000, and then they tell us, but most likely everyone's denied. You're denied automatically. So you got to
because they want you to take it to court.
Yeah.
They want you to take it to court. So when you take it to court, you have to get a lawyer. You have to pay all the fees of the paperwork that they're needing to do, the lawyer fees, the court costs, all those things. It all adds up. And if anybody within your area wants to go against you and doesn't want you to open up a witch's shop, they can go and they can testify in court that they don't agree with it, that they don't want you in the neighborhood, and then you pretty much just pissed all your money away, and that's it.
And that's what
nothing
they want.
comes out of it, and that's what they want because they get to keep it all.
So we've already spent a lot of money dealing with that. We're just not doing it anymore, and it's just we can still do our thing without letting the city control the situation. So,
but we tried. We tried.
Definitely tried.
We definitely
were
tried.
living downtown.
Yeah, we fought a really good fight before, and even still, I haven't given up because I'm going to be creating a non-for-profit to start to change people's minds about what they think or who they think that we are as witches. So I'm still going about it, I'm going about it in a different way as far as getting people to realize that we're not these evil things that the movies and the media portrays us to be. So I'm starting there, and whatever comes along with that, or if there's anybody that wants to take up the fight, I will definitely have their back and going forward. But to run a shop and a business in an area where they don't want us it was definitely it was causing a lot of stress, and stress creates health issues, and those are just things that we don't want to start to have those problems, because we're both very healthy and we want to keep it that way. But if you continue with all this stress and all this stuff coming at you, then that's where people end up sick.
And they were sending private investigators to us. So stupid, because they don't even know what the store is about. They're standing in front of a whole bookcase of incense.
Like, hello, we're witches.
And they're like,
we're intuitive.
Where
we know who you are.
Yeah. And we're like, right in front of you. Hello.
It's right in front of you.
And they never buy
How do
anything.
we use this? A fucking cone. You light the tip. I shouldn't be cursing so much. No, they're watching that on YouTube now too.
Oh, sorry. But anyway, yeah, they were sending a lot because they warned us, oh, we're going to be watching you guys, and we find anything that you're not supposed to do, we were going to shut you down immediately. So they were sending people in here. As soon as they walked in, me and Anna would look at each other, and we're like telepathically speaking to each other, like, he's one.
Yeah.
She's one.
They're one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, you guys. This ended up being a video where we ended up updating everybody. So I'll retitle it / is the Yoni, the custom Yoni. It's all right. No, it's all right. It's all right. I know she loves us, so she's not gonna care. Do you see any questions? That's where the money is, tying shit up through finances. Yeah. Oh, Mama Midnight says, I want to do that as well, but I still want to teach about hexing, dark magic, duality. Yes. Oh, Mama Midnight says private investigators. That's silly. Girl.
Seriously. And you should see how many shops, for those who haven't been around this area, there's shops up and down this area.
Desert Siren says,
I know, I seen that.
We're giving these out when we first opened.
Our grand opening, the first 50 people got a free mug.
Yeah. We kept I think
2. We only got 2.
Really? I think I gave one to my mom.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you got one, I got one. I think. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So she called me a tease. I like. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Brian says they just gave you a reason to open a global e-shop.
Yeah.
Ashe. Yes, Brian.
Absolutely.
Mama Midnight says, "Yup, I've seen them. Oh well, y'all doing what's right. Thank you so much." All right, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for your never-ending and everlasting love and support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Divine blessings to you all, and we will see you guys at the next video.
Yes, we will.
Ashe.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.